definitely in for an exciting back and forth match, active and maybe probably kill-packed as well. Let's hear the voices of ODPixel and Lacoste to tell us more about this matchup.
Thank you very much, Shiva. Yes, game 3 now coming up of Demolition Boys versus Boom ID. Who is going to take this final match, Lacoste?
Yeah, I feel like this Tidehunter mid, I love to see it.
Yeah.
Damage dealing Tidehunter all in, but the Phantom Lancer should have a really good game. I love the Dragon Knight pick as well. They need a reliable stun, and overall, at one point, I think this Phantom Lancer is just gonna explode.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, but the Tidehunter mid, this is a hero that can have a good job against the DK in a 1v1 matchup.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, the Dragon Knight's still gonna farm as well. Both of them reduce the damage from each other. Tidehunter has an upper hand because of the lower cooldown, for sure.
Well, we'll see what happens in this game. As we are currently without... Unfortunately, we cannot see the game at the moment. You guys can. So if production... We get some screens on. JJ!
Well, it's JJ's fault, for sure.
Fault. Listen, we got some proper T-Tools here. We don't actually see the game. I can hear it, though. Shadow Poison being used.
Oh, that's Swashbuckle. We're just testing our Dota skills. Oh, that's the last hit.
That was some poison, wasn't it? That's the
rune spawning.
Is that Kunkka? Who's got the bells?
Tidehunter.
He rings the bells on the taunt.
Probably.
Yeah. Someone's pinging. That's another decay. Oh. 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 Who's that?
First last hit?
That's a Tide right click, isn't it?
Oh, production. Oh! First blood.
Someone just got DK'd.
The song of death.
Beautiful. And we're back. We can see it all now. Well, we commentate that perfectly. I mean, you knew what happened. DKs were happening. We can see what... We have eyes now, ladies and gentlemen. We can see what you can see. And it's back to the lanes as they begin. Boom. And Demolition Boys good to go. And what do we have? So Swords down here on the off lane. Gonna have a bit of backup from the Rubik running dual lanes, of course, against the Shadow Demon and PL. Top lane, it's gonna be Axel. Going up against Yokam and FBZ. Katara getting swashbuckled. The tag team's bringing him down low, but not quite low enough. Katara's fine. Turn, and gotta be a little careful how they get aggressive against this Undying. This double melee lane from Boom ID will be punished. The DKs are gonna be hitting 2 of them every single time.
For those who are wondering what happened, I unplugged the cable with my chair.
God damn it, Lacoste.
Not JJ's fault this time.
But it's we'll blame JJ. He made the chair. Tara and Excel, what are we seeing CS-wise? It's pretty early days, of course. Mid lane, 7 for 0 on the Tide, 5 for 0 on the DK. Pervian, I mean, who's going to struggle? If there are any lanes you're seeing here and you sit there and you're thinking this man's going to have a bad time?
Top lane could be a trouble for Pangolier. Right now he's on 4 CS. So far Morphling having a good time, pretty even, but you have this Undying, position 5 Undying. He's out of mana right now, so he's not gonna pressure the lane too much.
JMR able to secure some easy CS with the Anchor Smash. Pervian's actually out of mana from the spam down bottom. Sword can abuse this. Get some good hits in onto the PL. Best to try and take this CS away from him. Axel keeping tabs on Yokam's movements. Following around as they have managed to pull the wave back, get it on that tier 1 tower in a safe position for Katara to farm it as the Morphling.
I want to see this Tidehunter in this game explode with the items,
what is
power thread, so Deso.
Yeah, I think Vlad's into Deso. Is that the hot
the
take?
build. Blink Dagger, you need mobility item, and then Daedalus, damage all in.
I want to see those crits. I want to see him. I'm sure he gets the chance. JMR is going to show. As long as he gets the farm, and farm he certainly should get. At the moment he's beasting it in the middle lane, 16 for 2 against the 11 for 2. That full wave coming into Mikoto. So overall, it's still pretty close. Kescue trying to TP out, and he'll make it. TP's away. As the telekinesis has already been used, there's nothing else to stop it.
Yeah, he's gonna bring the items to Phantom Lancer. bottom lane. Pretty even though Phantom Lancer has the upper hand. This is their win condition. Just secure the farm on Phantom Lancer. Even though they have Brewmaster with the spell to find him in a team fight, you're playing against Tidehunter with Anchor Smash. It's gonna be tough, but once he gets the survivability items, let's say Heart, I don't think he's gonna die.
See what they can do. Top Mango's being popped by Axel. Continuous pressure onto this Pango. Bottom sword, 12 for 4. Fervian 14 for 3. Even CS between these two down here as they contest one another. With the required backup, Rubik will head over, pick himself up an Arcane Rune. Help for a bit of extra spam in this lane. Does have 9 stick charges to pop, so he's got mana to play with. Jamari a little low here. Yokam has come in with a rotation, but as we see, they do have the Observer Ward and the High Ground Demolition Voice to be aware of his movement. Top lane FBC just having to get himself away. This lane definitely being the
Jamari mid lane, level 3 Breathe Fire.
Oh, surprised that they caught him out. He had a ward, he saw the Tusk, but he hung around. Bit of a mistake there from Jamari. He did not respect Yokam.
Yeah. And Vlad's is not that effective anymore because you don't get the HP regen. Usually, let's say when Seb was playing the offlane, getting that early Vlad, always use the courier right away when it's available for him. Get that headdress up and running.
It's a slow and steady build-up. Sure, it's going to be nice for the Anchor Smash, getting that burst regen, but yeah, as you say, when you're not Anchor Smashing, you're not getting too much of a benefit from the item. Top. Taro. Actually, he may be able to just kill FBC on his own. He's got a waveform. Waveform's going to be off the mark. Just close the gap. Maybe the adaptive strike, though. It doesn't matter. Katara just getting the kill. 1 versus 2. This lane ending up being a bit of a dream here for Katara, as he's getting free farm and he's getting free kills.
He's waiting for Pango to come back, and then they're going to go aggressive. Here we are.
Taro gets away.
Man, Katara knows the limits of this hero.
Yeah, he's done it so many times. Bit of an expert on the Morphling, Katara.
Tidehunter forced out of the lane again. Needs to pop the shrine. Meanwhile, Dragonite still has Corrosive Breath. Gonna deal some damage to tier 1 tower. Not as successful as usual.
Schofield, very close to having arcane boots here for the two of them. That'll allow them to be a little more spam heavy on the PL. They're best to push him out of the lane. Jamari has the Vlads complete now, so we'll have that tasty lifesteal. The Anchor Smash to keep himself in lane.
Shadow Demon realizes that they can't fight them right now. Way stronger lane on them boys, so he just keeps pulling, giving levels to Phantom Lancer, but there's a rotation coming up from Tusk.
Oh, they're coming in onto Schofield. It popped the stick charges, but with the tag team, he cannot get away. Disruption holds back Sword to make sure there's no counterplay from him either.
Nicely done. They leave Pangolier on the top lane. He's not gonna threaten the kill on Morphling, but he's gonna get the solo XP unless he dies. Undying already between tier 1 and tier 2 tower, so he needs to be ready to use Swashbuckle defensively.
And there we go. He uses it to get away. Katara will try and chase. Doesn't have the damage. I'll be happy with just getting this pressure on this tower. He's 7 minutes in and almost taking this tier 1 tower away from Boom ID. This is very early pressure from Katara. TPs are coming in though. They've got to back off as they're trying to defend. At the same time down bottom, Fervian hitting Doverpon. Will be able to get into the trees and pop the Salve. Top lane, Snowball coming across onto Axel. Swashbuckle and Breathe Fire will secure the kill for Boom. Axel dives a little too deep.
Deny this tier 1 tower. No one wants to do it.
They're not going for it. He's going to get it, Katara. More gold for the Morphling.
Come on.
They have 4 heroes there. They didn't want to stop him. Katara continue to get rewarded with this top lane play. Jamari finishing off the wand, and then we'll see what he does queue up next. Build is going to be for this Tide.
Dire's middle tower.
Of course, the mid-tide has certainly become a thing. We've seen a fair few teams do it over the previous lands. Some of the top teams in the world pulling it out as well. It's Tusk's got its strengths for sure. The new, saying new Anchor Smash, it's been like this for a while. Still
It's new. Considering
considering
Dota
how
is 15 plus years old.
Yeah. Considering how long Anchor Smash was as it does, it's still considered new.
Left is ready. Oh man, Panda's not level 6 yet. Once Panda get level 6, the kill that they want is Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, they need to try and get Fervian. I mean, already their carry, Katara, is well and truly ahead of the PL. It's about over a 1k difference between the two of them of how well Katara's lane has been going.
They don't have enough lockdown to kill this Morphling. Like, Dragonite is gonna need a mobility item to surprise him. If there's a rotation from Tusk or Shadow Demon, he can always toggle the Morph and he can't die.
He can't. He really can't. It's going to be a tough ordeal to tackle the Morph.
And I like what he's going for. Lincoln Sphere so he can get stunned. Right, Hunter.
He's just going to walk in. He has got a Ravage, so they do have to keep the distance, Boom. You want to stand near J Mari. Ravage could easily buy time for Excel and Schofield to nuke someone down. J Mari going to see if he can find the wraparound here. He's walking in off the Pango. If he's tempted, won't be so. Swashbuckle as well from FBZ, just keeping himself on the edge of a potential Ravage. 3k lead at the moment for Demolition Boys. That hot start for the Morphling.
Yeah.
Certainly making them feel very confident with the laning stage for themselves. As Taro, he gets stunned, but you're not killing this. I mean, the Tusk knows. He doesn't throw any spell onto him.
You're not killing this Morphling for the next 10 minutes unless he overextends. If them boys get 20 kills in a row without a single death, that's the dream.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bottom lane, Fervian, he is definitely killable. He has to be careful. He's already used the Doppelganger. They'll bring him back. Ravage is going to be blown, holding him in. If they'll get on top of him. And Fervian, he's going to try and bring Schofield down with him. He's not going to get the chance to do so as they get the kill on the PL. We're just seeing sort of how night and day it is between these two carries already. Katara, with the lead that he's had and the hero that he's on, he cannot die, whereas Fervian certainly can.
And they're pressuring the bottom tower. Also, two of them TP top to defend their own tier 1 tower. Mid lane though.
Gonna try for this. They have the disruption onto Katara, but Katara, he's got the strength building up. There's no damage in the game at the moment that could deal with him all. Swashbuckle forward. Telekinesis to stop Fervian from being able to charge in onto 2 low HP supports. Boom, they'll slow down the tier 1 tower push, but they'll be unable to get a kill out.
Brewmaster is having a really good time in this game. Level 7, Hand of Midas. Love Hand of Midas. On Brewmaster, he needs levels because his talents are so good.
Getting what, this pre-12 minute Midas is looking great. You look at the 3 cores at the moment for Demolition Boys there. They are that much ahead of the 3 cores of Boom ID. It's been a solid opening this game for Demo Boys. Boom ID's got to find some way of slowing them down, but it's going to be hard, especially when you have this core Tide and core Brew. They're going to be ready to fight with the ults. Schofield kind of whiffing the Rolling Thunder there entirely as he bounces around himself on the low ground, finally manages to make it up to the high ground, and they will kill Yokam. Rolling Thunder whiffed or not, doesn't matter. As Sword will be able to cut through the trees, Clap will do it. Same time, they're looking towards the Tide. J Mari doing over here, all on his own. He has got 21 charges, will get them off, can go for the Anchor Smash, gets a decent amount of lifesteal heal with the Vlads. He needs backup and he needs it now. His teammates are coming across. Is he actually going to be able to get out? The poison is on him. That should tick him down. No, it's not. J Mari, he'll survive. He's able to walk away from the entirety of Boom ID's lineup. Now Sword with the Primal Split, he's chasing down Kescu. Demo Boys, they'll be the one to get the kill. They'll also find Fervian. They do lose the Tide and the Undying. But Demolition Boys, they get the trades. And space is there. Katara's down bottom.
J Mari still thinking he's playing that Alchemist in enemy jungle.
Running in.
Farming freely. Another Hand of Midas in this game on Dragonite, level 10.
So it's going to try and run him down. Have a TP in from the Undying. These slows won't be enough to hold Mikoto in place. Still this 4k advantage being strongly held to.
They have Ravage. They want to secure this tier 1 tower, probably without using the Ravage so they can play aggressive on other lanes as well.
Let's see how they want to go for this. They're leading with the telekinesis onto Mikoto. FBZ has got the Rolling Thunder. Going to see some stolen Rolling Thunder action over Schofield. Some ball-on-ball action between the two of them. Schofield rolling round and round, gets the stun out onto the DK. Tusk will fall as well. Cannot push himself to safety with the sharp push as he attempted to do so. FBZ tries his best to slow down any push by cutting the creep wave. But some nice action there from Schofield with the stolen Rolling Thunder. Doing a whole lot more than FBZ was able to do with his original Rolling Thunder himself.
Yeah. Mirror mode. Morphling. Imagine that they can actually use enemy spells more than enemies can use it. Let's say Swashbuckle. Morphling steals it, Morphling morphs into him. That's actually pretty cute.
There's a lot of spells, yeah.
That is cute.
A lot of stealing between these two teams. It's Kataro, he's found FBZ, they TP'd in, and Mikoto TP'd in as well. But he is surrounded. He's got to be careful. He's got to get out of it. Scofield's wrapping around as well. They do have Kez, Q, and Fervian. Fervian will look towards the Tombstone to take it down. Mikoto pops the Elder Dragon form. Does manage to get the stun out onto Kataro. Kataro starting to shift into the strength. Shrine is going to be popped by Mikoto as they'll look for the easy kill of Schofield. Rubik falls. They'll get something out of this, but the rest of Demolition Boys are out of this area of the map. They smoke up Boom ID. Can they actually find any other kills, though? It doesn't look like it, as Demolition Boys have moved entirely away from them.
They know that Ravage is down. There's no Tombstone. They want to grab a kill and probably take this tier 1 tower on top. It's extremely low.
And we'll find Sword. Oh, he actually went for the clap rather than the primal split. He did have mana for the split, but opted to go for the Greek player, hoping for the clap, and I guess hoping for one charges eventually to build up to go for the split as well. As he would have had the opportunity to split and run out of there.
Yeah, he went one time on a vacation in North America, and suddenly his mad became extremely bad.
There we have it. It's ruined him. Gotta be careful. Gotta do those numbers with a little more care.
I mean, it's better to die if they want to keep fighting. Let's say he used it there, now they can't defend the tier 1 tower.
That's true. Yeah, he has it for now. And Ravage is going to be there again in 20 seconds. Makoto's going to go for the TP scope. We're going to see him in time. He's not. Does not find him. They'll be able to avoid this defense from Demolition Boys. Still there, whilst the three of them push up here, look at Kataro. He's entirely alone down bottom. He's just getting so much space on the Morphling.
Listen to this, Owen. Tidehunter, Anchor Smash. Reduced damage. Fate Bolt, reduced damage. He steals Breathe Fire, more damage.
Oh my goodness. There's no damage at the end of all of that, that's for certain. That's Rolling Thunder coming from FBZ. Ravage is going to be there onto the two of them, though. FBZ, he has to get out of there. He's got nothing else to help his team out. As Mikoto being chased down, shards will be popped out by Yokam to hold Demo Boys away from chasing from Mikoto. So Yokam will fall, but the Tusk shards that he threw out does keep his Dragon Knight safe. Bottom lane, Katara, I believe that's the completed Lincoln Sphere being sent out to him at 16 minutes in. As, I mean, already he was pretty unkillable. Now he's going to be even more so. Schofield using the Swashbuckle to close the gap in with telekinesis. They've got the primal split set up onto Mikoto. FBZ comes across with the Swashbuckle to try and push them off. They're diving in. Don't quite have the damage there with the primal split to kill Mikoto off. Mikoto will survive.
Breathe Fire is there, Owen.
See, all this damage reduction is going to add up. Purge down onto the brew. They'll kill off Sword. Can they get more? They'll drive the shards down. Stolen Dragon Tail is used against him. As they'll get Tusk. Silence down Katara finally wears off, turns back into the DK form.
They even have a Breathe Fire from Morphling.
Got the double Breathe Fires. Does Breathe Fire stack with itself?
It should not. I don't know.
Some spells that Twitch chat knows. Put a smiley face in chat if you know. Because I know. I think you're right. I don't think it does. 2 Breathe Fires. From a Morph and from a Rubik. I'd imagine you only get the 1 proc of reduction. But still, duration. You can sort of, you know, juggle it between the two of you. Makes it very hard for Boom ID to punch back in the fights.
If you're not too lazy and you want to test it, do it and tweet it out at ODPixel.
Yeah, and I won't read. I will. That's cute. catch. Dragon Tail to follow up onto Sword. Sword's in trouble. Nice setup there to buy time for the DK to walk in. Easy follow-up.
With this kind of a build, Brewmaster has Radiance queued up. He's gonna scale, and the miss chance against the PL illusion is gonna help them deal with it and mitigate the damage. Tidehunter needs the man up, right? Where's the damage item? Where's that death?
Did he get
Maelstrom?
What's he gonna get? I mean, does he finish off the Solar Crest, do you think, if he gets Medallion, or?
I think a Blink Dagger right now, so he can position himself.
He's close to the money for it. Would not be a bad shout at all. They can get him with the good Ravages, follow up with the split. They will have the superior team fight. Kodo getting away with that Midas purchase. He has his own Blink. They have that boosted initiation potential. He gets in on top of the Brew. They have they have a good shot of bursting the Brew before he can split. I've seen it a few times now where he's not been able to get the split off, especially with the damage output of the PL. Fusel Blade is now complete.
Dire are scanning.
We go in the middle lane. Jaimari towards FBZ. Swashbuckle's been used. Ooh, big nukes bringing FBZ down though, but he gets the Rolling Thunder off in time. Rolling towards the two of them, and against Schofield was able to steal it. So we have Rolling Thunder back on the Rubik.
He should be careful about using the Rolling Thunder. So easy to steal with Rubik.
Needs to shield crash immediately.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And into the Roche pit they go. They now have a Ravage Panda ult is ready, Tombstone on top of it. They can't contest. But the thing is, alright, they're gonna pick up 2 bounty runes. Rubik knows what's up.
Very hard for Boom ID to do anything around this sort of confined area. The team fight prowess the Demo boys have. KSQ going to be found here, but Kodo will jump with the stun onto the Rubik, but already the Primal Split is out by Sword. Schofield will fall as Yokam comes in with the uppercut. Chase down onto the Shadow Demon. Shrine heals, giving him a bit of safety. It's not enough as they'll burst him down. Ravage popped on the back lines. Jaimari had to catch up to Makoto. Now Ferbian turns up to the fight. As we say, the Diffusal Blade is going to do pretty good damage. He's on top of Jaimari. Jaimari's out of mana. He's trying to run himself away, keeping the distance, but Ferbian's able to chase him down with the Phantom Rush. Another Spirit Lance comes out, but it won't be enough to kill him. Already on the back of the wall, they're chasing down Makoto. Stun comes out with the Dragon Tail onto Axel. With the Decay Storm, he's just going to open the TP out straight underneath their noses, and he'll get away. Axel, he escapes back in the pit. Roll 4 from FBZ. Swashbuckle's going to miss. There's a lot of poison, but will not be enough to kill him with the Dragon Tail of the Refire. Maybe Fable comes out to Makoto. Wait for from Katara. Makoto will fall. The Morphling gets another. More money for Katara. Swashbuckle into the river is going to cause issues for FBZ. As Demo Boys will punish it. And they'll win the fight around the pit, be able to go back in towards Roshan.
Yeah, Roche is in half HP. Pangolier has a buyback, no ulti whatsoever. If he wants to commit, Phantom Lancer going in.
If they can start draining the mana of these heroes, it's going to make it a little annoying for Demo Boys. They don't take Roshan super quick, and now they are without the ultimates. They don't have Ravage, they don't have Primal Split.
Got it.
So keep that Tombstone alive. Anyway, Boom can get back in this further. Doppelganger, Jaimari clears them out with the Anchor Smashes, goes for the Gushes on the wrong target. Solo's down to Ferbian, but won't be enough to kill him. The Aegis has already been claimed by Katara. Yokam tried to roll in for the steal, but it's too late. Tusk will die. See if they can get more out of this as well. Going forward with the Rolling Thunder and the Shield Crash onto the Tide. Jaimari backing away. Another roll through with the Thunder. It's not enough to kill the Tide. Katara. Double kill as he finds Keshu on the backlines. They're hunting down FBC as well. He'll have Swashbuckle back up in a second. Gets himself over the river. Should be far enough to keep himself alive. And now a 9k lead for Demolition Boys.
Yeah, we discussed that this Morphling is not gonna die.
He's unkillable.
He really is. Now he's gonna have full Ethereal Blade. He can one-shot Pangolier before the fight starts. Either him or Shadow Demon. Also, if he finds Phantom Lancer that used the Doppelganger, he's just dead.
He's just dead. He's just dead. E-Blade, Lincoln's Maw, 22 minutes in. I mean, I guess he took the Aegis because there was a Tusk in the pit. I was going to say in sort of ideal situations, he doesn't even need the Aegis. He's not going to die. Tara is just invincible at this point of the game. 8-0-1.
Disgusting. They're so far away from BKBs. Dragonite has 2,000 gold. this Phantom Lancer, they didn't give him enough space to farm. Once he hits that Diffusal Blade, he's extremely strong. After that, he still needs 10 more minutes to farm up one, maybe even 2 more items, because he's not tanky enough. Against Anchor Smash, Breathe Fire, Double Breathe Fire, Fate Bolt, he deals no damage. Ravage
being used here to try and save the Rubik, and it will work out. They'll take the kill on the Tusk. Katara's there able to snipe it, and he's zipping up to the high ground hunting for more. 10-0-1 on the Katara Hayama morph.
Structures are fortified.
Just doesn't stop. Demolition Boys feel fairly confident in riding this morph play to victory.
Yeah,
we'll see it again. Pango. Well, we won't see because it's actually behind the live window. But it was an admirable attempt there by the replay to show us how quickly the Pango died.
They kind of wasted the Ravage there, but they're still gonna push tier 3s.
They're rolling. Onto the morph, but they don't care. Katara doesn't give a hoot.
Phantom Lancer will need to try buy as much time as possible, risk his life, play between tier 3 towers from them boys. Just stall the game, cut the waves. I don't see them coming back into this unless, well, I mean, we saw these two teams. They
Crazy
tend to throw the games.
They can.
It's in their blood.
Yes, it can happen. But it's got to happen pretty big time. Demolition Boys are in such an advantage at the moment. Vanguard, FPZ will give him a little more HP to work with. So maybe he won't get nuked down. No, he's probably still going to get nuked down straight away by the combo. It's so much damage with that E-Blade.
Double damage.
Taro. Skadi next up for him. There's that big item as well for the Brew. Radiant's done and ready to throw into the team fights.
This is going to be a big item. Tusk has full, almost full, Spirit Vessel. Against Morph, even has 4 charges on Urn right now. Ravage is going to be ready in 30 seconds. Double damage.
They're rolling in. They do get the Rolling Thunder, but there wasn't any follow-up, so Katara was still able to roll away with the Wavefall. Busy again, hitting the 3 of them, but there's no one following up his initiation. Try for Katara. Katara throws out the nuke, bringing the DK down to half health. The tier 3 tower will fall. Charge fall from Fervian, but he has to hold back. The Primal splits out, and they're looking for the control onto the Tusk. He'll try his best to run away. Does manage to get into the snowball. They're focusing the objectives, though, Demo Boys. Sword just keeping Boom ID pushed back away from any potential defense. Yokan buys back. The range racks have gone down. Katara zips forward, E-Blade combo, bring the DK down low, turns it, the DK throws out a brief fire, Ravage from J Mari, bang on, catches them all, forces out 2 more buybacks. Demo Boys move down towards the bottom, Katara, they'll kill him the once. But that Aegis, he's ready for round 2. The question is, Boom ID, Axel's still alive with these decays, and sorry if they can't kill him. Katara is in with a waveform, the nuke damage onto Mikoto is too much, as Mikoto dead for 70 seconds.
They need to finish off this melee Raxes, and they can swap to bottom.
They can get so much from the base here of Boom ID.
Dragonite, that was a dieback.
Everything on the line here for both of the teams in this game. Game 3 of this knockout series. As Demo Boys are looking to be the side that's going to be able to continue here at the Miner. They're taking 2 sets of racks. Roll forward. Gotta find something big. FBZ leads in, gets the Rolling Thunder hit onto the 2 of them. J Mari jumps up to the high ground, has the Gush. Swashbuckle there, won't kill Sword. The high ground they go once again. Fervian has to back away. It's going to be 2 melee racks and a range racks for Demo Boys. E-Blade out onto the Pango. J Mari's been drained of his mana. They've got the tag team. Fervian's focusing him. Punch up. J Mari should go down, and he does. They get the tie kill. Roll forward onto Sword. They'll find the Brew as well. 2 kills for Boom. They lose a crazy amount of the base, but they get something. It's not enough though still. It's 17k lead for Demo Boys. Boom ID needs so much more now at this point of the game.
They stayed for a bit too long. I think they could have survived with only 1 casualty. Sometimes you just suicide with one of the heroes who's in front of the enemy team, and the rest just falls back. Morphling now has BKB queued up. I think that's the finisher. He does not want to get his mana burn. They can kill him if his HP is low enough with Phantom Lancer Illusions, if there's no Ravage, Soul Catcher, plus Dragonite Stun. So, BKB, good choice. And Phantom, I mean, Brewmaster's building against Phantom Lancer. That's a Crimson Guard queued up. This Phantom Lancer does not have a game. Breathe Fire, Fade Bolt, Anchor Smash, you name it.
It's all ruining the game plan of Fervian. Hard game for him to play, and one of the reasons potentially we don't see Phantom Lancer as much as we did do. There's items still. Build around this hero. Yocam taken out by the quick nuke. Stolen Doppelganger used by Schofield to close the gap. Fervian, he's going to go for the standstill treatment. Works a little bit, but now they'll still find him. E-Blades out onto him, and he is dead for 50 seconds. 300 gold short of buyback. BZ rolling, falling around. Katara into the PL form. Has the Doppelganger to jump up to the high ground. Goes for FBZ with the Spirit Line slow. Zips forward as well. Couple of hits will do it. 2 more kills for Katara. They're being shoved back into the fountain. Primal splits out from Sword. As the control on FBZ, Boom ID being held back. They cannot get close enough to attempt a defense on this top set of racks as Demolition Boys are taking it all from Boom ID. They cannot get out of their fountain. They go forward, and there it is. They finally tap out. GG is called as Demolition Boys take game 3, take the series 2-1, and will stay in the competition. It is the end of the road for Boom ID here at the Minor.
Yeah, their control was so good in this game. They had enough stuns. Even before the fight starts, they dropped the Tombstone. Panda doesn't hesitate to use the Primal Split, just controls the backline, while Morphling only uses Shotgun to try to get a